Hello everybody, Chef Justin from Indian Harbor Yacht Club. How you doing? This is my sous chef Paul Lockley.
How you doing, guys?
Which you all know. We really miss you guys a bunch. So we thought we would do a cooking video. I thought I would do an Indian Harbor favorite, and that's the crab cake. All right, guys? It's an easy thing to do at home. Don't let it blow your mind. I mean, all you do is need the ingredients, and crab cakes will be coming out of your kitchen like clockwork. Right over here we have the basic ingredients. The basic ingredients is 1 egg per pound, which that is the most important thing. Don't ever forget that. If you know that, it doesn't matter what else goes into the crab cake. 1 egg per pound. So you have 1 egg per pound. You have a little bit of mayo, some Dijon mustard. If you don't have Dijon mustard, any mustard works. Some finely chopped herbs. Over here we have chives, tarragon, and parsley. Some super lump crab.
And dill, Chef.
And dill.
I threw dill in there too.
Thank you for the correction, Chef Paul. I see Chef Paul straighten me out over there. I forgot the dill. We can't forget the dill. Dill's got to get invited to the party too. Over here we have some chopped vegetables. We have peppers, onions, and celery. Now you don't need to put the vegetables in your crab cake. I particularly like sauteed vegetables in my crab cake. But if you omit that from the process, a lot of chefs don't like vegetables in their crab cakes. The crab cake's going to come out perfectly fine. So let's get started. It's a very simple thing. We have our 1 egg right here. We have some mayo right here. Some Dijon mustard. I like to mix all the wet ingredients first. Some Dijon mustard. Whoop. The chopped herbs with the dill, right, Chef Paul? With the dill.
Can't forget the dill, Chef.
All right.
It's actually one of my favorite ingredients.
There you go. Here's our sauteed vegetables right here. And like I said, you can omit this from the recipe. I particularly like it. It keeps the crab cake from getting dry. Gluten-free breadcrumbs. I'll tell you a story in a little bit about that, how that came to play. If you don't have breadcrumbs at home, Ritz crackers work, diced up white bread. It's really up to you. Basically, you just need something to bind all this together. Oops, I almost forgot the most important part. The favorite part, the crab, the super lump crab. We dump that right in there. Now, because of all this, pretty much everything in here is already cooked. It's a very simple cooking process, okay? So, once all the ingredients are in there, just give it a quick mix till it binds together. Till it binds together like that. And now the best thing to do, you could eat this right now. But what I like to do is I like to just basically let this sit for 15 to 20 minutes so all that breadcrumb soaks up all the flavors, and it will look something like this. And now if I could, I'd like to go over to Chef Paul, who's going to show the simple procedure of searing a crab cake. Now, because all the ingredients basically are cooked in the recipe, depending on the size crab cake you make, you really don't have to put them in the oven.
So the crab cake I got here is probably about 4 to 5 ounces, give or take. My pan over here, I used a little grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil has a high smoking point. If you were to use olive oil, it kind of gives it a bitter taste. So I like to use grapeseed oil. So I have my pan is on a medium heat right now. And you're going to hear it sizzle in 1 second. There it is.
Guys, you don't know how much this is driving me crazy with all this social distancing and everything. Me being the chef, you know the chef's got to get involved in everything. I really want to be right over there next to Paul, jumping in that saute pan, making sure everything goes well. But I have complete confidence in Paul. I think he's going to get it done. While he's doing that, I like to tell a nice little story about the gluten-free breadcrumbs, okay? How that came into play. I was cooking at my last club of Tokenique Beach Club in Darien, and I had an 85-year-old gentleman that was dying to try a crab cake, but he had celiac disease, and he never had a chef or nobody could accommodate him. I was called out to his table. He asked me, "Chef, is there any way you can make a gluten-free crab cake?" I never had one. He explained his story, and I immediately ran back into the kitchen, whipped up a batch of gluten-free crab cakes. I grabbed the gluten-free breadcrumbs, and I banged it out for him. About 20 minutes later, after we served the crab cake, I was a little bit nervous about it because this was really before all gluten-free became popular. I didn't know how it was going to pan out. I was called out to his table, and he couldn't be more excited, and he was so happy. Long story short, that gentleman came every Friday the whole entire summer and had a crab cake. It's a very nice story. I will never forget it, and that's why still to this day, I make my crab cakes gluten-free. Paul, how you doing over there?
We're doing good, doing good, Chef. Going to the plate right now. Did we explain the tartar sauce, Chef?
You can do that, Paul. Why don't you do that?
Okay. So tartar sauce is very simple. It's a couple ingredients. I have mayonnaise. I chopped up some gherkins, a little capers. Believe it or not, I used a little dill too. A little salt, pepper, and Dijon mustard. And a little lime juice. That's it. Very simple. So we're gonna put that down on the bottom of the plate, just like that.
Now this tartar sauce recipe is also good for other things besides crab cakes. I've been known to put that on a hot dog. I mean, it's very great with fried fish.
And then over here I have some microgreens. I got some pea shoots. I got some purple basil, and I think that's it.
No dill, Paul?
No, the dill is is already in the
All right.
tartar sauce. So I don't want to overdo it. In this bowl over here, I just used a little olive oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper. That's it. Just a simple little lemon oil. That's gonna go right on top.
That's one big mistake a lot of chefs make, actually. Everybody's always garnishing with these microgreens all the time, and they forget to season them. Usually that's the first thing that you put in your mouth when you're eating the dish. So here at Indian Harbor, we always like to garnish it that way with a little bit of olive oil and lemon and salt.
And that's all it is. Very simple. Doesn't have to be complicated. Nice fresh ingredients.
Well, that's it, guys. That's our crab cake, all right? Hopefully we could do more videos like this for you. Hopefully the situation out there gets a little bit better because we really do miss you guys. I know the staff here at Indian Harbor was very excited for this season, and hopefully we can resume at some time. Like I said, keep an eye out for more cooking videos, and we can't wait to see you.
Thanks a lot.
Be safe.